Hi, my name's Si.gnatu.re and I'm a systems strategist. And in today's video, we're going to talk all about email signatures. I made a video a while back about using Canva to generate an image for your email signature, and that still stands. If that works for you, if that's what you want to do, go check out that video. That's the, easiest, most simple approach. I also used another email signature generator in that video. It's called Signature Hound. Since then, Signature Hound for a while, it stopped working, and then now it's moved to a paid model. It's a small amount every month, and if that's what you want to do, great. But there are some other options, so I wanted to take you through those today. So first, we're going to talk about HubSpot. So HubSpot has an email generator, so the link's in the blog post, or just Google HubSpot email generator, and it will appear. And then you just basically go through it. So you can see once you click, create signature, this is what's going to appear. And you're going to add all the information that you want, right? Your name, title, all of that stuff, your socials. Next, you're going to add images. They don't host the images for you. You can use Google Drive here or add images. I recommend adding those to your website. So you can upload them as assets to your website, and then that will generate a link, right? It's hosted somewhere. I use Squarespace, so if I upload an image to Squarespace, I have a link to that image, even if it's not displayed anywhere on my website. So that's kind of what you're going to grab and put in here. You can add your logo, a handwritten signature if you want to include that. Then you can change your templates, add the styles, switch things around. You can even add, links to appointments and all of that. And then once you're done, you click Create Signature, right? So to add to something like Dubsado, your CRM, you can copy the source code. And in my previous video, I show you how to add that source code to Dubsado. That doesn't change regardless of what you're using to create your signature. You can add it to Gmail following these instructions, Outlook, all of those. So this is HubSpot. Next, we have Signature. You're going to add your details. You can take a selfie, but honestly, if you click here, you can add your image as a logo if you're not going to add logo. I don't recommend adding both. It would be a lot. So if you wanted to, that's an option there. You can add all of your contact details, address, disclaimers. What's impressive about Signature is the sheer number of social links that you can add and have an icon show up. It's pretty impressive. I've never seen anything like this. Obviously, you don't add all of them, but I have 5. I'd say 4 or 5 looks good. Next, you can play with the design. You can change where the logo, in this case, my image, is located. You can, move things around, change the layout a bit, make it wider, adjust the padding, change the text, the colors, all of that sort of stuff. And once you're ready, you click Finish. And then if you scroll down here, you can copy the HTML. That's what you're going to add to Dubsado. It says if you want to add it to Gmail, you have to upgrade. Honestly, I have instructions on turning that HTML into something you can add to Gmail. Just keep watching. But you can upgrade if you want to. So next, this is strange, but it's ChatGPT. So as I thought about all the different email signatures that I've designed, they all kind of look the same, if you notice. So I was like, well, the HTML code is something that ChatGPT should be able to generate for me if I give it the right instructions. So basically, this prompt for ChatGPT is in my blog post. The blog post is pinned below the description of this video. If you host all of your images on your website, so I have Squarespace, I have an image that I cropped into a circle and it has a transparent background. That's on my website. I created the icons myself in Canva. I made the smallest square design. I think it was 100 times 100 pixels. And I created the icons that I wanted using my brand colors. And I downloaded them again with a transparent background and I uploaded those to my website. I grabbed the links to all of those images. And you can see here in the prompt that ChatGPT made for me, it's telling you exactly what to replace where. So anywhere you see brackets and all caps, that's what you're going to replace. So add the image of yourself or your logo if you wanted to. Add the hex color for the divider line. Add your name, add your title, email, all of that. All of the icons. So the icon, so if it's the Facebook icon, the one that you put on your website, plus your Facebook page link. Again, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. If you wanted more, you add more. Basically, you can tell it exactly what you want it to do so that it generates the email signature that fits your needs. And then once you run that, it will spit out the code that you need. So in Dubsado, again, the other video that I have, you copy that source code and you add it to Dubsado in the canned email section under signature, and that code will display properly. With Gmail, what I found is that Gmail does not display HTML code. You have to render it. So here's the workaround. Once you get the output from ChatGPT, what you're going to do is copy that output, that code, and you're going to paste it into a notepad like I did here. And now what you need to do is click Save As and save it as an HTML file. It doesn't matter what you name it. It just matters that it ends in HTML. Then you're going to open your HTML file and it's going to open inside of your browser. In this case, it opened inside of Chrome. So what you need to do at this point is just select all of it and click Control-C to copy. And finally, to install it in Gmail, you're going to come to Gmail, click your settings, see all settings, scroll to the bottom where it says signatures, click Create New, and add a name, and then just Control-V to paste what you grabbed from the browser into the signature, scroll down, and click Save. That's it. You can use the method of copying to Notepad and then saving as an HTML, opening in the browser and copying to move to Gmail for other email platforms if the code that you got didn't work in Gmail. Sometimes I've noticed that if you just grab the source code and copy it into Gmail, it works. It just depends on the platform. But if it doesn't, you can just follow those instructions. So the important thing here is to test it out. Click Compose, click the signature, and then find the new one and you'll see it right there. Okay. And then you can test out if all the links are working properly. In this case, it is. Yep. And send it to yourself just to verify that everything's working. Same in Dubsado or any platform. Once you install it, just test it out. And that's it. So I hope that was helpful. If you want to learn more tips like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel and I'll see you next time.